Be it pani puri or pav bhaji, we all love our street food. And today I'm sitting with someone who is redefining street food by coming up with smart street cards. I'm sitting with Aditya Dave, the founder of Laari, and in our segment How I Made My First Million, we are going to identify how we came up with this idea, what were the initial challenges, and what is the way ahead. Welcome Aditya to Vibes of India, and please tell us a little bit about how did you come up with this idea of Laari?
Okay, so I love street food. I think
Like
a lot of people, a lot of people do. So I love street food, and I thought so. When we think about a lot of things around us, in last 10 years, your watches have become smarter, your TVs have become smarter, everything has changed. But last 50 years, like if you see a pani puri thela before 50 years and if you see it today, it's the same. Wooden with a cabinet. So why things have not changed in here? Why they are? Because they are the backbone of economy. So I love eating street food, and that is when I was in college, I was trying to understand. These are the street food people whom I eat daily from. So how can I make 1% better change in the life? So that is where the whole idea of Laari born. That let's make a different kind of street food cart for them. Maybe start with basics. So when we think about smart, start with basics, sensor, solar. We did not think about a lot of utility back then. But now we understand a lot of ergonomics, utility focused smart street food carts. So yes, so that is how the idea came in when I was in Nirma, specifically going to a same street food cart and trying to understand how to make it better. And thought, let's make something different in this segment.
And what was the biggest challenge in redefining Laari's?
So we were in two sectors. So when I started, we just started before pandemic. And when I used to pitch to different clients, pitch to different Laari walas, pitch to different people. So people are like, we don't want better street food carts, safe, hygienic. We don't want that, because people will come in and say, bhale ganda hai, we want to eat from here. But after pandemic, the whole purview changed. Because now we see how good the cart is, how well it's maintained, how sanitation, hygiene
We'll
it
give
is.
second thoughts,
So we do have that. So that is where our business become better. But the problem became here is that the economic stability. So like a lot of street food vendor did not have money. So three challenges biggest came in. One, to make people understand why smart cards are better, why solar is required, a lot of things around that. Second, for them to show them directly, if you use our street food card for 1 month, how your revenue is increasing. And third, to sell it to bigger people, so to sell it in scale. So that's the third thing. So these are the three major challenges which I faced.
And what is the cost of redefining Laari's, in the sense like what would a vendor would have to pay?
So we have made Laari starting from 20 to 30,000. Two, we have made Laaris and trucks, food trucks for 6.5 lakhs. So we have been in both the places, and so that is how it has been on the price range.
And all through these years, what has been the biggest business mistake that you would want to talk about?
Oh, so this is a very interesting one. The biggest mistake, I would say it's a best thing as well as the mistake. So it is rushing in. So I believe in making mistake and then trying to do it again. I don't believe we think about everything first and then we may move. So I believe in the first mover advantage, and I was probably one of the very few who in this segment came first. Let's make smart street food cart. So that was one biggest mistake, because people don't accept. You as your product may not have 100% research. Now we do, but back last 2-3 years back we did not have, but we wanted to do that. So our intentions were very clear. So that was a big mistake, that we moved in very quickly. So people took our product, but they were like, oh, okay, this may be not the perfect one. But so that has been our biggest mistake so far.
And how is Gujarat as a market for this product?
Gujarat is an enormous market in terms. So in India, there are 10 crores plus street food vendors. if I talk specifically about Gujarat, there are 18 lakh street food vendors which are registered.
Yeah.
Which is a huge number for us to start with. And these are just registered. Yeah. If we go by the unofficial numbers, there are somewhere close to 60 lakh street food vendors in Gujarat. So Gujarat as the market has one of the very big potentials to start with.
Okay. And now, how many such Laaris are in Gujarat from your company?
So we have sold 78 street food carts in total. In Gujarat, there may be around 12, 13. We have sold mostly out. We have sold a few of them in Ajmer. We have sold few of them in Bangalore. We have sold in Mumbai, Pune. And we have sold few in Kenya as well. So we exported a couple of them as well. So that's how it has been.
Yeah. And how do you see the way forward? I mean, you have accomplished a lot from Laari, but then what next?
So that's where the current stages we are in. So currently till now we have understood how to make better and smart street food cart. We are still finalizing on our product. But in next 6 months, you will see specific models of street food carts. So one smart street food cart for each type of food you want. Second, street food carts for women, specifically designed for women.
Very interesting.
Third, street food carts for disabled. So these 3 are in the pipeline. Moreover, now we have 4 proprietary technology which we own. So we understood that when we talk about street cart and we understand a lot about it, we think that they use cooking ke liye, they use cylinder, they use refrigeration ke liye, they use ice packs. But that's the biggest problem because cylinders are bulky, so they cannot easily move around. It takes up a lot of space. It gets bad, it gets unhygienic and unsanitized. So we have created our own battery-based heating system. So it's basically an induction cooker, which is our technology, and you can use it via battery only. So you don't have to use any plug, you don't have to use any gas, nothing. So that's one we have created. We have created air heating technology. So you see puff racks, the racks of puff, which you have. So again, to heat them, you use a microwave. So by this technology, you don't have to use anything. Keep the rack as a battery on, and it will be heated automatically. So you don't have to do anything. So we have created 2 heating technology based on battery, and then we have created 2 cooling technology, which works on battery. So we have created refrigeration, which works on battery, and they can be charged by solar.
So you both the facilities.
Yes. So that's our proprietary technology we have created.
Interesting. And what else do you think about the market, in the sense like what else is needed to penetrate in the market better?
So what else is needed in terms of product? We need better street food carts. We need a standardized street food carts rather. Second, in terms of support around it, so AMC has done a lot in last few years, getting the policies and all. But I think we need a better norms for vending places, making a street food cart. And third, we need standards. So a street food cart should have 1, 2, 3 things always in the common for every cart there. So I think this is, but in overall, one of the biggest part is we need a wholesome livelihood support for street food vendors as well. So that's something I think is a big needed today.
True. And when you came up with this unique idea, how was the response, or what did your family react?
So my family is doctors, but they have been incredibly supporting from earlier in my college. I have pursued BTech, BTech in EC specifically, and they are all doctors. So my mom, dad, sister, everyone is a doctor. But they have been incredibly supporting. So they tell me a simple thing that whatever you do, put your full efforts in and make something out of it. Make a livelihood out of it. So I think the initial response was very funny because the immediate family is very supportive. Okay, you are making Laaris, go and make. But when they have to introduce it to someone else, that what are you doing? So then they used to sell, he makes Laaris. And the immediate family being okay with that, but people think, what? Why? He's making Laari, he does not even know mechanical engineering. So I think that was a response. And on the customer side, when we used to tell smart carts, the response was mixed because they are fascinated by the idea. Oh, okay, my cart will look different. But very few are risk takers. So there is one very simple word which I used to tell about street food vendors. Because when we all see, okay, they should have smart carts. I sitting here, I am saying, they should have smart carts, they should have this, they should have that. But we think, because we think that they want to grow their business.
Yeah.
But for them, the essential and the core part is they are there to sustain.
Yeah.
They are there to survive. For them, survival is important. Then comes the growth. So I think from them, response was great, but they are also calculative. So few of them took the risk, like, okay, let's buy this.
Okay.
And a few of them are still in the process. They also get back to us after year 2 or year 3 that, okay, we want to buy one whenever they have funds. So I think response was mixed, and it was nice eye-opener from them.
Okay, interesting. How easy or how difficult it was to get money for this venture?
It's totally bootstrapped.
Okay.
So during 3rd and 4th year of my engineering, I did few things where I made some monies from. Acquired couple of hard skills where I used to do a lot of things. Put in amount of, I would say, 80,000-90,000 to start with. And then currently we do monthly revenue of around 1.5 million rupees.
Okay.
15-16 lakh rupees we do it.
Wow.
So I think for us, the came in that I put a money and I knew that, okay, this is my money, I have to take it like forward, whatever happens.
Yeah.
But second, a good part of being in Gujarat, you get grants, you get government grants.
Yeah.
So we are supported by SSIP, that Student Startup Innovation Policy, 2 lakh a grant, and then by Industry Commissionerate.
Okay.
So that's a grant of 30 lakh rupees to develop new products.
Very interesting.
So everything basically through IIC PDPU. So they helped take the grants forward.
Okay.
So these couple of grants helped us to create new products, while our own money helped us in survival and keeping the revenue out.
True. And in the times when everyone wants to, have a startup, what do you think are the lesser known facts about being in the industry?
So having startup is great. You feel great. Oh, okay, I have
something of my own.
Exactly. You feel really good. But again, I think a lot of people go in for the fascination of it. But for me, I don't think it's important to have fascination. See, what I have learned is that businesses, the startups, are 1% things you love to do. Like go out, be a CEO. That's just 1% of it. 99% of it is the things you hate to do. Accounting, everything else. Sales, like everything. So yes, you have to be ready for that. And you will get a lot of failures on daily basis. You will get hundreds of things across you. But I think people have to go through it. It's the basics. So for me, I always say people don't do startup right away. First learn how to do business, make money, and then try to innovate and grow fast. So startup is just a business which grows very fast. So learn how to do business, make it stable, try to grow very fast. If you fall, you have a backup.
Very interesting. We wish you all the luck for Laari and keep doing the good work. For more such startup stories, keep watching Vibes of India. Thank you.